We're here with another Superior Health Wednesday. Joining us as always, Jim LaJoy, Executive Director with Superior Health Foundation. And this morning, our special guest is Chris Alderton. Chris, do you want to kind of introduce yourself and tell us a bit about yourself?
Yep, my name is Chris Alderton, and I've been a type 1 diabetic for over 30 years, active in martial arts, a nurse, been working on the front lines, an avid outdoor person in all areas.
And also event coordinator, it sounds like, as well.
Camp director, co-director of Camp Up Peninsula. Yep.
Okay, and this morning we're talking about Camp Up Peninsula and a good benefit for it, the Superior Health Foundation annual golf outing. So Jim, if we want to start with you, kind of talk us through this event. We didn't miss a beat last year, and we're back again.
Yeah, we are. And, we're incredibly excited to work with this organization. And, we've been doing our annual golf outing. I think it's coming up on 10, 11 years now. And one of the things that we do each year with our golf outing is we select a health-centered nonprofit from the Upper Peninsula. We ask them to join our committee, help with some of the planning, help with securing some prizes, some sponsorships. And in return, they get $5,000 the day of our golf outing. So we think it's a pretty good deal. And, we're really excited to work with this organization because they've been around for a while and they put on this wonderful, wonderful camp for children with type 1 diabetes. And it really fits into our mission because we've supported diabetes efforts in the past, whether it's with education, prevention, those types of things. So our funding is going to help them with programming and some of the equipment that they're going to need to put on a successful camp. So this was really a match for us. Typically we put out a press release asking for ideas and applications from different organizations. But we didn't need to in this one because it just kind of fell into our lap, and it was just a perfect opportunity to work with an organization that's established and does so many wonderful things for kids.
And Chris, if you could kind of talk about your experience getting connected with Superior Health Foundation and what this process has been like for you all.
Oh, my co-director, Christy, reached out and has made a great partnership with Jim here. And we're hoping to work as a team to get this carried off, to have camp run. It's been an excellent learning experience as well so far.
Excellent. So let's, if we could, Chris, talk a little bit more about the camp, what you all do, and it sounds like, you have a personal connection to it. So just give us a little bit of background for people who might not be familiar.
Sure. So Camp Up Peninsula is a camp for kids in the UP that have type 1 diabetes. As we know, the UP is kind of spread all over and they have a lot of small towns. So you might just have one or two kids in that town with type 1 diabetes where they don't get to meet other people. So they get to come to the camp, spend a week there, and they play with the kids, get to know kids, form these relationships, and they remain friends throughout the years. We eliminate, there's no diabetes classes. It's fun, it's games, but we incorporate, giving your insulin with your insulin pump. And, you're going to do this, so why don't we look at how much insulin? But we incorporate it in kind of a fun way. Growing up as a diabetic, I was diagnosed when I was 7 years old. And my parents sent me off to camp when I was little. And it was one of the most rewarding experiences as I grew up, because I'm still friends with a lot of the kids I met way back when I went to camp. So it's a great experience. And it also gives the parents a little rest too, it gives them a break. We have their kids, they can do parent time and the kids can foster those friendships.
And as someone who went to the camp, who lived through that, what does that mean to you to be in your position now and to be able to give that back?
It is super special to me. I feel like it has affected me in such a positive way growing up, and I feel really unique in the fact that I can pass this on to other kids too, so they can feel involved and kids when they grow up, I'm hoping they can pass that experience on as well.
And what if you had, I'm sure there's more, but if you had a single piece of advice for children with type 1 diabetes and for their families, what would your best piece of advice be for them?
My best piece of advice would probably be do everything you can. Don't let diabetes get in your way.
Good. And where is the camp?
The camp's at the Clear Lake Education Center. It's in between Manistee and where you turn off by the Simi Stretch. It's out in the woods. It's peaceful, quiet, right on the lake.
Perfect. And if people want to get involved and actually get their kids into the camp, how can they do that?
There is a camp Facebook page. They can search Camp U Peninsulan, and there's information on there. They also can call the Diabetes Nutrition Wellness Department at the hospital and speak with Christy, and we can feed them information that way as well.
Perfect. So let's make sure we also have the information from Jim about the tournament. So how do I get registered? How many openings do we have?
Well, it's really interesting. So our event is going to be Friday, June 18th, with a shotgun start at 10:30 at the Red Fox Run Golf Course in Gwin. We've worked with those folks a number of times, and it's just an unbelievable setting for us. It's interesting. Here we are, in March, and we already have 12 teams registered. We had 3 teams register yesterday, and we only take 22. So we only have room for 10 teams in an event that's coming up in 3 months. So that speaks a little bit about the success of our event and how we like to do it. Our event is predicated on sponsorships, and the sponsorships of so many different people. And we're incredibly thankful for our exclusive event sponsorship from A. Lindbergh and Sons and Fraco. They have been the lead event sponsor for our golf event for, I think, 6 or 7 years. And they're coming forward again this year. And already we have, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of about $10,000 in sponsorship. So we're actively looking for more, and we do have room for some more teams. And the one thing about our event, Ben, that is a little bit unique is that we spend a lot of time on having fun. And charity golf events are all fun. And I've played in a number of them. They're great, but we do some wacky things. We have some wacky contests, and we're there to have fun, but also to provide a well-rounded visibility for our partner. And that has really helped a number of nonprofits over the years. We have golfers who come who may not know much about UP Peninsula, who will after this event, and may actively get involved and may actually provide charitable gifts to them down the road to help them. So we have found that it's a great marketing tool for them. And thus far, they have been just absolutely dynamic to work with. And we're, again, excited to be a partner with them.
That's excellent. And if people want to, whether sponsor or join up, is it the same site on Superior Health Foundation's website?
Yeah, all you need to do is go to superiorhealthfoundation.org and just look for the golf icon right on the homepage. You just click that on, and you can do an online registration. You can do an online sponsorship. We also have an updated video from our golf event last year that just went up there about a week or so ago that kind of gives people an idea of what we're about, the fun that we have, and we're working on some fabulous prizes as well. We're going to have a raffle at the event. We're going to have some bucket drawings. We're going to have a couple of silent auction items and opportunities for people to win some door prizes as well. So it's exciting. And with everybody being pent up with COVID and the pandemic, and just to be able to get outside and be among friends and family and some coworkers, it's just a great event, and we're excited to host it again.
And you held it last year, no issues. So people are concerned.
Yeah, absolutely. We did hold it last year, and we consulted with a number of folks. And, we had to change things up a little bit last year. We discarded a dinner at the end just because of distancing issues, but we made sure that we had enough hand sanitizers. People were wearing masks When they came to register, once they were out on the golf course, they were okay. And I can't tell you how many people were just so excited to play. They could care less what their score was that day. They were just happy to get out on the course and support, us. And last year, our partner, we worked with the Caregiver Incentive Project, and it was a great opportunity to work with them too. And it's just fun, and we think it's going to be a resounding success again this year.
I certainly hope so. And if people aren't the best golfers, or they feel like that's not for them, if they still want to support Superior Health Foundation, plenty of ways to give. We just talked about the last time, the monthly giving opportunity, 21 and 21. So I'm sure there's always opportunities available. Chris, if people want to support what you all are doing at Camp Up Peninsulan, I'm sure there are ways that they can give theirs. I don't know if you can sponsor a child or do anything like that.
Of course, all they'd have to do is call Christy or me, and we can give them some help and point them in the right direction.
Okay, so just trying to eliminate barriers for people that want to take advantage of the resources and the fun that you provide, and just making sure that our neighbors are taken care of.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we will, as part of this, Ben, we will have a silent auction that will be kind of virtual. So people will be able to view the silent auction items right on their phone and be able to bid whether you're playing or not. You don't have to be a golfer to bid on the silent auction items. And on that site, we'll also have an opportunity for those that you just mentioned who want to give a charitable gift but are not interested in golfing. So there's a number of ways that people can support this.
Excellent. Chris, was there something you wanted to add as well?
Nope, I'm okay.
Okay. Is there anything that we haven't talked about from either of you that we missed and want to make sure that we mentioned today?
No, I don't think so. I think, the overriding theme here is we've carried on with this. We love different relationships every year. And I think the remark that I would make it near the end here is each year we're looking for a different health-centered nonprofit. So for those who may be viewing today, if you have a project in mind that's in that $5,000 category and it's health-centered, consider reaching out to us and to be a potential partner for the golf event in 2022.
Perfect. Well, Jim and Chris, thank you both for being with us today. Look forward to a really good event and hopefully just a big success all around. Thank you both.
Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome. Thank you.